There. Okay. So those are the decks we are using today. We're going to begin with a general message for the 7/7 Gateway Portal today. She said we're just going to shuffle a little bit now. Apparently she wanted us to talk about the angels. So we are going to be working with the angels. So we are going to get a goddess card, and then we are going to get a messages from your angel card. So. And the card that wanted to come out is the card of Diana, focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So, focused intention. We love that. We love focused intention. And the bottom of the deck is the Sedna card, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So, we'll take that energy as well. Definitely beautiful. And then we are going to get some messages from the angels as well. What message needs to come out today from the angels? And the message that wanted to come out is Oceana. Take action. You're in touch with your truth of the situation, and you need to trust in your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So both are about taking focused with that focused intention, you take the inspired action you're guided to. So really, like today, we're doing very inspired action. And the bottom of the deck is the Azure card. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So no, everything is happening in divine timing. And as you are, as you are guided to do something, do it. This deck personally here, when I got this deck, you know what? This is the first deck I started reading intuitively with. So we are going back to a lot of my first from way back in 2016. So what energy, where were you at in 2016, 2017? Drop in the comments below, where were you during that time? Because today has definitely called me back to that period of time, to 2016. We're clearly using the cards from then. I'm being called back to the angels, which is where I began my journey, was, messages from the angels. So, she's like, all a divine circle. So you're going to see what the current energy is. The Eight of Pentacles doing the work, definitely. And that's crossed by the Justice card, which are the contracts. Are you working on your karma? Are you working on your soul contracts? Are you, every day we're given the opportunity to work on those or not. You get the choice. You can work on them a little, or you can work on them a lot. The bottom foundation card is the Eight of Swords. So we feel like sometimes maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed. Are you feeling a little overwhelmed sometimes does the shadow work ever end? Does the dark night of the soul ever stop? Honestly, it does. We'll just tell you, it does stop. It does get better. And really, just if you've been doing a lot of the shadow work, you know what? Say, I want to take a little break. I've been doing a lot. I want to, I want a little break. Sometimes Dave and I are really doing it. And sometimes I'm like, all we seem to be doing is doing the work. Can we take a little break? So part of doing the work is taking the break from the work. Do you understand that? Giving it time to integrate. You've done the work. Okay, let's give that energy time to kind of gestate and come around. So we feel like, eights are about a number of infinity as well. Because everything happens in the divine timing. And as you do the work, you have to also let the time for integration happen. So we invite you the next week, let stuff integrate. If you've been doing a ton of karmic work, working on, where is, what are my patterns? What am I working on? Take a little break. Say, okay, let's integrate this energy of what I've learned. Let's see where we can go forward now. In the recent past, the 9 of Swords, that 9, she's like, we're in that 9 is the past. And that 9 is that waking up in the middle of the night, getting the messages, getting the wisdom, gaining the knowledge. I don't know how I know this. I just know it. I don't know what's going on. I just feel something's off with that, that are you having more gut feelings? Are you getting awakened in the middle of the night? I know I've been sleeping a lot better, but at like 4 o'clock today, right at 4 o'clock on the dot, boom, I was up, and I'm like, Seal, because we're really working on our dreams as well. So it's like, can I get a little more sleep? And we slept a little longer, so it was nice. But yeah, getting woken up and getting a message in the middle of the night. When you get woken up, ask. I do that. I'm like, okay, what are we up for? Sometimes I'll come do cards. Sometimes I'll do whatever. Today I'm just like, okay, what do I need to have awareness of? And she was letting me know the awareness of cycles and patterns, and things are on. And she's like, 7. So where were you 7 years ago? Because 7 years ago was 2016. 7 years ago. So an activation of what were you doing 7 years ago? The awareness of that. Because today it was this morning, it was all about 7. So in 2016 is 7 years ago. And trying to see those things that happened then from a higher perspective now. You know what? Sometimes when we're in the middle of something, things are really hard, and but from those things in time, you have to see that they were a blessing in disguise. Of things that had happened. I was going through my dark night of the soul 7 years ago. I was like, okay, my life's changing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, my life was in this phase. So are you having this phase right now? We feel like a lot of people that are really been coming online in the last year or two are really in this phase of the dark night of the soul. Are you having that? Are you having this time of awakening, enlightenment? And if you are, the focused intention is what makes me happy. And so he's like, what makes you happy? And decide, are you a people pleaser? Are you, where are you focusing your intention? Are you focusing on yourself? Are you focusing on other people? Where are you focused? Are you focused in lack? If you're focused in lack, we're here to tell you there's infinite supply coming. The desired outcome you want's coming. Infinite supply is coming. Sometimes this path is a scary journey. You never know where it's going to take you. Honestly, you never know. You just got to take it one day at a time, because this time is coming. We are at a time when it's a critical time of this awakening. Many more people are coming online. So as you're working on your enlightenment, just know that we're working on this. So you know what? We can teach other people. Are you ready? I hear it's time to teach. The current environment is the 4 of Wands, the 1111. Are you being called to this 1111? Do you realize that is the work? The 1111 is about self-integration. Truly, the twin flame thing is you have to have the balance of your masculine and your feminine energy between you. And really, that is so important to find the balance. That she's like, that is the work on finding the balance. How other people see you is the Page of Pentacles, which is having a new message. Are you speaking a new way to people? Are you coming a little more heart spaced in the 3D? Are you being more generous? Because like he's got a great big pentacle he's offering somebody. Are you offering love? Are you being generous? Because we feel like it's a great time to offer help. Your time is valuable. My time is valuable, you know, and I can't help it. She's like, the peacock is there, which is a sign of abundance that's coming. And know that everything is going to be taken care of in the divine time. Sometimes we think, how can I leave my 3D job and do this? But you know what? Everything works out. Infinite supply. I hear we're not trucking it in from anywhere. Your hopes and fears, that 2 of Cups. She said that 2 of Cups is that integration of the masculine and the feminine. Are you ready to integrate that? Because as you integrate it, the masculine will also be integrating that towards them as well, if you're looking for that relationship. And we get our third 8, which is the 8 of Cups for the outcome, walking your spiritual path, and know that it's time to do that. And she said, the 8 right now we're missing is the 8 of Wands. The messages coming in, but they're coming in because there's the Page of Wands, there's the Page of Cups. We have the Strength card, which is about Leo time. Leo's coming soon. We're about to be, today we're in that 7-7 portal. Leo, that's like that 8-8 portal that's coming. So what do you want to change in the next month? What would you like to bring into your life? What chaos would you like to release to bring in this infinite supply? And she said with that 8 of Wands being missing, you have to ask for those messages. This morning before this video, we went out and we played the bowls a little bit, and we called in Archangel Chamuel and Archangel Jophiel and asked them to work with Celia and I today, because we feel we are being the messenger. And she's like, we're definitely being guided. Like here, two being called in today to work with Source. Because Source, is that higher strength, is the higher power right there to help bring some clarity to all the confusion going on. Do you have a lot of confusion going on? Are you not sure of which way to go? Because it looks like it could be a little here and there. And with that, it's saying pick your focused intention. And we're honestly telling you the best intention to really have, be happy. So he's like, be happy. That is honestly, that is the best advice we could give anybody. Be happy. Come from a place of love. Are you being generous and kind to others? Because now is definitely the time when everybody needs that assistance. And she said, there's one page missing, and that's the Page of Swords. And you know what? Sometimes he's the one not holding sharing his message. Sometimes he's holding that back. And, she said, we did just go through that Gemini time, where a lot of times there's things we're not seeing. But with what this spread's showing is it's time to spread the message. It's time to share your knowledge. It's time to share your gifts, and have really focused intention. Like our new intention, we're stating it. We are intending to work with the angels. That's where we're being guided to. So our new intention is channeling the angels. So, welcome to the new part of our journey. Where are you wanting to go on your journey? That's our intention. We just put it out there to anyone watching. So what is your where would you like your phase of the next phase to go? Where, we've been working on thinking about doing a mediumship event, and now with the archangels wanting to work with us, we've been told that we are supposed to be working on channeling the angels. So we are going to do a mediumship event where we are channeling angel messages. So that is the daily message for today, 7/7, for this activation, because it is July 7th and it is 2023, which 2023 adds up to be a 7. So we end up in this beautiful energy of the divine feminine. Archangel Jophiel, is Archangel Metatron's counterpart. That is the balancing of the energy. So